and I ain't about to have them die. Hello, we are starting exactly where the last episode ended. I'm Jacob from Jacobishere, and today we're going to be playing Birth to Death. Birth to Death is a series on my channel where we're following a Pacific sim from birth to death. We are in the middle. The last episode was a wedding. It ended up blowing up, and people ended up not getting married. Now Mindy is off on her own at the water in Terratosa. The wedding venue is just across the way over here. You can see it. She wasn't sure what to do. She decided she was going to go to the beach and do beachy things. This episode is going to be an intermix between this and a bigger conflict, which we're about to talk about. So let's go ahead. Obviously, this is a pretty big conflict. She is by herself. No one is here. Someone could come and take her. I promise you, this is not a kidnapping story that I know of, so that's not the plan. London today is feeling very confident. Dodged a bullet. Just narrowly avoid a serious relationship. That is why she is confident, because she is happy she called off the wedding. London, on the other hand over here, outraged, being left at the altar. She's very conflicted about everything. She's embarrassed. Her entire family's here. She doesn't understand what's going on and why. So I think it's important that we have that conversation. I've been shy from showing them because obviously Mindy's not here right now. I don't even know if the breakup will be necessarily here on screen with you. But I think it's very interesting that even though I would say London is the better parent, and I will stand to this just because Jennifer's done so many bad things with Mindy in the past, they're both still not realizing that she's gone. They're still stuck up into this drama that they have caused, unknowingly. And I do think it's time to have that conversation. They're completely right out. I mean, there is no other way around this. Did they break up? Was I unaware? Did they already do the breakup? It's very awkward. Failed at a friendship. Used her keeping her friends close, but her friendship with London has frayed. Festering grudge. Infuriated about canceled wedding. How dare London humiliate Jennifer in front of everyone at their wedding. Jennifer may have a hard time keeping calm around London. That's very interesting to me. Okay, spousal kiss. They still have romance things. We can rekindle the real romance. Promise to dedicate song. Make a move. Somehow breakup is not an option. Obviously, we're in the middle of a wedding ceremony, so my brain thinking that they do need to break up. She actually wants to physically hurt her. Just saying. It's pretty bad. I think they did break up. With all this negativity, it doesn't even say they're in a relationship or they're engaged or anything like that. Yeah, I think they broke up. So I think they're going to have a deep conversation. I think that's probably what they're going to do. They'll probably actually argue about parenting. Is probably what's going to happen. I'm going to have her start the argument for some reason. That's just what I feel like it's the best way to do. And we're going to argue about parenting. Okay, sure. If you don't like fitness, you don't like fitness. I respect it. I think she's going to call Jaden up. Give him a little chat. A little chit-chat. And part of the problem is that she doesn't really have anybody she can run to. We talked about this before. Mindy's pretty much by herself. She's not familiar with any of her grandparents. I don't even know who her grandparents are. I know they exist. Let's figure out her grandparents. Obviously, the wedding's off. So they're here. I'm wondering if she would go track them down. You know what? I think she would. I think she'd go track them down. They're here. They're at the wedding ceremony. She's on the phone. I think she's talking to Jaden, and Jaden's like, you need to find somebody you can go console into. You need to find someone who will be there for you no matter what. Go find someone you could be really close with. And I think that's what she's going to go do. I think she's going to go do a funny introduction to her grandparents after she gets off the phone. I think that's what's going to happen here. By the way, the argument is containing all the juice that we've had for the past few weeks, or the past few episodes in this series. They are spewing it out. She's learning about so much, things that you guys won't even know about for weeks to come in this argument. This argument is big, it's palpable, it's important. Okay, she seems to be stuck, which sucks, because I really wanted her to do that. I'm going to just have her run back over there. And we'll get the same point across. And she's going to ask, can I come with you for a little bit? Maybe not live with you, but can you take me away from here? I just need to be away. I don't really know what they're going to say. They don't really know her. I personally think they're pretty good parents, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back. I would have to go back and rewatch. But they came to the wedding. The dad did congratulate on the wedding as well when they got engaged. These are all good, promising things, to be fair. Let's do a funny introduction. There we go. I think her grandma would be like, your moms are having a very difficult time right now. How about you just come and stay at my house for the rest of the weekend? So I think that's what's going to happen. So I think that's where we're going to go. I think we're going to head over to her grandma's house. Just her. We'll probably just go alone, and we'll probably just keep them here to argue and to do what they're going to do. Okay, they have made it to Grandma's house. Grandma's house is very blue, so my microphone doesn't like that, but that's besides the point. This is actually my grandma's house. I rebuilt it in The Sims a long time ago. There's like a shed and things, and I think we are going to be doing a complete renovation of it on the channel within the next week or so. Do look out for that video, as certain things are gonna happen. They're all watching a movie, but they're also talking. They're having this conversation, and Mindy can overhear, obviously, that she thinks for the time being London should move home. And that it's important that London comes here and stays with them just for a little bit. London is making enough money on her own that they could technically move out and have their own apartment and whole 9 yards. And like I said, I've been building up to this move, but they have not moved yet. Why? Well, because money has always been somewhat an issue. It's not an issue at the moment. With some of the reveals that are coming, it's a big issue. Just not yet. London is... So she's going to call her and she's going to be like, hey, your daughter's here. This is the house, though. I actually think it's pretty cute. It's very true to like what my original inspiration was and things. I must see it cold in here. Dude, this is before seasons, right? See, that's part of the reason why is that I built this so long ago that I'm pretty sure this was probably before we had winter. I don't actually remember. We could have had winter. I don't see a thermostat though. And I have to think that I would probably put it in the same spot as my grandma's house in real life. But I actually can't see, like, we didn't have washers and dryers then either. I'm pretty sure I'll keep the I never did finish that bathroom, it looks like. Okay, interesting things. They're all cold. I'm just gonna put them in cold wear. And I ain't about to have them die. Her grandma's gonna tell her to go ahead and run into the other room, and that they have to have like big people's conversations. We all know that feeling. We all been there as a child. And so that's what they're gonna do. She's gonna play some games and stuff and just be in the other room. He's decided to call her. Personally, London agrees. London thinks this is a smart idea as well. So we're gonna go ahead and bring London here. They are moving in with their grandma. Like I said, I'll have a whole episode dedicated to redecorating this house, more in the style of like what I am to now and things. I won't change anything about the appearance or the room sizes or anything like that. I'm just going to decorate them. That'll be like a live decoration thing. We will do it here on the channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we're going to go back true to form with some fun Sims things for Mindy, Pacific Mindy things. We had to get some family stuff out of the way, and now we can focus on some Mindy things. I'm very excited, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.